right, we are back with page 5 of Essential Elements for Alto Sax. So let's get started. So at the top of your page, you'll see when you have these little blocks that are in yellow, that's just telling you something about reading music or about music or a handy tip or a trick. So it's nothing you play, but if you see it says double bar, you see, we talked about measures in the last lesson and how it was that thin line. Well, when you see a thin line and then a thick line after it, that's telling you that that's the end of the song. So when you see bigger pieces and bigger songs that you're going to play with band or solo pieces, you'll know you're at the end when you see that double bar. Now the repeat sign looks just like a double bar, but there's those two little dots there. And that tells you to play the whole thing twice. So when you see that at the end of it, it means go back and play it again. So let's get started. We're going to learn another new note. We're learning new notes left and right here. This one is going to be our A on number 7, the long haul. So this one, it's going to be a pointer finger and your middle finger. And you'll start noticing that as we go down from here, you're just adding fingers to get lower. So we learned our B last. B was the last note that we learned. Now we're going to learn our A. So pointer finger and middle finger, no octave key on the back. Here we go. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3. Rest. 2, 3, 4. And with that double bar. So let's take a look at number 8, 4x4. This one's going to have us moving between notes again, and it gives us between an A, a B, a D, and then a C at the end. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, I have to remember this one ends in a repeat sign, so I have to play the whole thing twice. 1, 2, ready, play. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and so yeah, the repeat sign means we get to play it twice. Let's move on to number 9. We're going to learn our G. So G, that is 1, 2, and 3. So your pointer finger, your middle finger, and your ring finger will be your G. So from the A, you're just adding one finger. Here we go with number 9, touchdown. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. Great. Not too bad. Hopefully everything is going well. Again, if you're having any issues with squeaks or honks, remember to keep this pretty loose here. We want just enough pressure with the embouchure to get the reed vibrating, but we don't want to clamp down, and we want to blow steady and with a good amount of air, but without like really just honking out the loudest note you can. Although that is fun to do sometimes too. All right, so number 10, the Fab 5. We're going to use a G, A, a D, a C, and a B. We're learning a lot of notes really quickly here. Speaking of that, that's why they have everything written in there now, and feel free to go back. If you forget, oh no, what is an A again? What is a B? Go back and review, and it's gonna take a little bit of time before it really sticks in your brain, but pretty soon it's gonna be second nature, and it's just gonna be like when you read a book or when you read a sign or something like that. You'll just get how it works. So it's amazing how fast you learn just by doing it a little bit every day. Here we go, number 10. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Remember to repeat. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, done. Great. So yeah, keep an eye out for those repeats and make sure to play them twice. It's a great way to get in the habit of doing that. Now the next thing you have here is a little box that shows you note names, how they work. You can see that it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, and it just kind of keeps cycling through that. That's stuff you'll, I'm sure, work with your teacher as well. It shows you what a flat or a sharp or a natural is. That's important, and we'll talk about that as we learn those notes. and what the treble clef is, which we're reading a treble clef instrument, so that's what you'll generally see right at the beginning of music. Other instruments use different clefs, though. So the one that we're always going to read on saxophone, though, luckily, is treble clef. So number 11, we'll just play through this. If you need to write in the notes, go ahead and do it right now. I wouldn't be ashamed of writing in anything right now if it helps you to learn it. And eventually you won't even have to think about it. You'll just see that first note on number 11 and go, oh, that's a G. It's G, 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 A. Great. But there is, write in some notes, whatever it takes for it to stick in your mind. Here we go. Number 11, reading the notes, I'm sorry. 1, 2, ready, 2, 3, 2, 3, repeat. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and done. Great. So do that one a couple times, and if you write in the notes, write them in pencil though, so then later you can erase them and try it without the notes written in. Let's go on to first flight. Same thing, no notes written in there. Write them in if you need to. Or if you can do it up here, even better. That's great. So first flight, and we start on A, B. Number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 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 Okay, I played that last note a little longer. I should have rested on the last one. But what I'd say too is at first, feel free to say rest or while you're playing, and you can say it. I'm pulling away from the saxophone so you can see it. But if I was practicing myself and I wanted to say the rest, I would just say it right through my saxophone. Or sometimes I even just make a little or whatever helps you, whatever makes you remember to rest for that whole count. So you can go. Yeah, whatever it takes. You can have fun with it. It's fun to it kind of amplifies it. So maybe once you join a band, don't do that. But if it helps you count the rest, go for it. Now, number 13 is actually having you do what we just talked about, is having you write in those note names. So go ahead and do that, and then let's play through the exercise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Great. That is page 5 of Essential Elements for Alto Sax. We will see you in the next video with page 6.